You will be the first to witness his summoning. Actually, I have a lot of stuff to do. I better go. Stay or you shall be punished. Okay, fine. Akro Chuko Aparo. Summon a chicken. Trophy earned. Gary needs to be talked to. The astrologer needs restoration tools. The Inquisitor needs 10 Silver Star wine for the guard. Then I can ask him to get rid of the guards on Witch Hill. Snake still needs a bucket of blood and 5 bloody nails. Merchant needs a trade license and 5 gold star dinners. I need to talk to Snake about Miss Charm's necklace. Need to create and send a cookbook. I need to get Wegner 10 paper and 1 ink. Clotho wants a Silver Star pumpkin. Talk to everyone that I need to about the vampire. No, Rynick wants me to find the vampire. Okay. I believe I've talked to everybody I need to about the vampire except for the astrologer. Okay. It's a Wednesday night, and I have 6 bloody nails. But do I have a bucket of blood? I assume if I did, it'd be there. And this is not the day to find Snake here. So, can we make wine? I do not yet have winemaking. I have the simple fertilizers, and I could get brewing, but I don't have winemaking. And I do have farmer. Which allows me to harvest a better crop. Which I think means I'm more likely to get 4 seeds or maybe even 5 seeds back from Pete. Okay. Do I have... Am I expecting a body tomorrow? I would say yes, I am expecting a body tomorrow. Thank you, me, for leaving me with this Looks like I don't have room, which means I won't have room for those either. Okay, I've got way too many carrots. I guess I don't just have to feed donkey carrots. Okay, if I'm stuck here, let's make sure the graveyard is the best graveyard that it can possibly be. Okay, that one could use one. That one could use one. That one could use one. Do I not have the... It's gotta be here. I do not have the stone carving. Well, phooey. Guess that means I'm not doing that. Let's go see if our grapes... It's a wonderful time to walk away from the house. Let's go see if our grapes are done. Well, two of them are, but one of them isn't, so I'm going to wait till they're all fully grown. Besides, Donkey's going to show up soon with a body for me. See what I said? let's pull out a heart. Now what does it look like? Ah, probably would have been fine except that there was a surgical mistake. Alright. Well, I could make this a completely white skull body by taking out the blood and the fat. But, no. At this point, two skull bodies don't get put in my graveyard. Okay, and you, my friend, can just sit there and wait. Well, no, there's not skin in there. How's it that I only have 2 skins? I'm so refreshed. Okay, need to put the meat in here. I have one dough. One of these doughs. Well, I only got 1 cake, so yes, make me a cake. Okay, so I need 8 billets to burn this guy. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking I could just get rid of this. Anyways, let's go down here and build our burning place. Take the body and burn it. Might not have done that quick enough to get another body tonight. I need blue points. Okay, the fact that I don't have white paint listed on my thing would mean that I haven't made white candles. No, I haven't. You know why I haven't? It's because I don't have the thing to grind the bone and the white powder because I don't have that tech yet. Because I need a polished stone. So we're going to make some regular candles. But that's actually not going to get us over the threshold we need. Yeah, clearly a body's not coming tonight. Oops. I need 30 blue points. Do I have faith that I can use to let's make some paper for a friend. Uh, 10 paper and 1 ink. Let me guess, I don't have any actual ink. Nope, I just got ink and pen. But I can make ink. All I need is some ash and some oil. And I got black paint. And then I need some conical flask and water, both which I don't have. Guess while I was out there, I could grab some water. Well, I'm thinking about it. Can I just make the bucket of blood? No, I still don't have enough blood. Prayer for faith. Oops. Let's make sure the bishop is out here, or else it doesn't count. Well, can't do it. I could also buy regular candles from him. Okay, let's do a prayer for faith. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. And now let us pray for this blessing. Your donations are welcome. Okay, 7 faith. Visitors came 9, faith received 4, donations collected 1 silver, 56 copper. Result success chance 100%. Faith bonus 3, money bonus 1 silver and 31 copper. That means we got 2 silver, well, 3 silver, yeah. Okay, what else do I have? Do I need to put in here? I need to put the prayer back and the faith back, and you know what? This is a good time to be circumspect. When are we ever going to have a chance to study this again, right? Heart. Okay, that was a huge blue point bonus. Okay. I'm just worried that a bunch of organs are going to require 3 faith. Yeah. Go. Needs 4. And my circumspect is up. Well, then we're going to keep this last 2 faith. This can be researched without faith. Okay, this can be put in here. Okay. Let's do it winemaking. I now have the 50 blue, but I need the 150 red. I could do ceramic firing right now. Don't really ever use ceramic firing. Get up my defense and damage. Have zombies garden for me, or even vineyard for me. Be friends with bees, although that's 50, so that would not be good because I want to keep 50 for a prayer from imagination. Words will boost your inspiration. I get the perk writer. You know how to put words together. Sometimes you even manage to write a good sentence. Mother would be proud. Actually, I want Price of Faith, which will give me prayer for donations, combo prayer, and cardinal. Ceremonies give extra money. I still have 10 to spare. I could go ahead and do Smell of Faith. And while I probably cannot make incense at the moment, you know what? I probably can't even make the burner. I think the burner requires a smooth stone. here's something I can do. Embalming liquids. Now, technically, embalming liquids really isn't very good until you get Alchemy 2. Because the ingredients in those first 2 embalming solutions need the second alchemy table to make. How many lentil seeds? I didn't get a good seed roll on the lentil harvest. Well, so I'm not needing sticks here. I may be able to go over to Farmer and get... Oh, I got conical flask in here coming out the wazoo. Yeah, 7. Let's go with that. And we'll take the water if it's 2. I think I need more than 3 wooden beams for what I'm thinking of doing. Let's build ourselves a complex part. And then we might need parts and door nails. Okay. Could have gone the other way. Probably should have. Could have also stuffed some of my useless stuff in the chest. That's weird. It needs Finch and one else. Okay. What I can do though is I can make the ink. Okay, with that, No, we are too full of stuff. We aren't popping into the dead horse like this. Ah, we got a cake. Which just makes our stuff more full of stuff. Okay. Well, iron, we don't need parts. We do need nails. I should have left the conical flask down there. We do need the wooden beams. We do need these two things. We don't need billets or sticks. And we don't need salt either. That can go in here. Okay. Dead horse. You give him the ink. I guess I already gave him paper. Great. Ink is the blood of poetry. That sounds good. I should write that down. Now I have all the supplies I need. I should start writing my poem for Miss Charm. But I'm kind of out of inspiration. Every poet knows the feeling. I should start with something simple. That'll pick me up. If you want, I can write something simple for you. Select few. So he wants Silver Star wine now. Back to Sweet Home. Yeah, let's take this. How is it that I still have 4 ink? Must have made like 5 ink in one making. That's not shabby. I can throw that paper in there. I can throw the ink in here. I can throw the water in here. And there's just enough room for the conical flask. If I'm going to cut down trees, I should take them from the evil side of the graveyard. Oops. Okay, that'll be close enough for me to get and bring it back quickly. Whoops. Dude, throw it in the thing. There we go. All right. We need 2 of these. Where am I going? Right, I need more nails. No. Well, let's build alchemy rack. Okay. Now all this stuff that's filling up. Oh. Well, I should consolidate this stuff. There we go. Just in time to empty my inventory so I can fill it back up again with body parts. Oh, I can already tell this guy's probably going to go on the fire. Yeah. Let's get the blood from him. How much finch do I have in my inventory? Just 2. I think I need 3. I don't have enough blood yet either. Well, nothing says I have to deal with him right now tonight. So let's rest. I am now refreshed. Let's grab the nails, and Snake should be over there by the entrance to the, or grab the bloody nails. Snake should be over there by the entrance to the dungeon. He's not. I guess he will be tonight. So after the sun goes over. Alright. Up here, out here. Nails, planks, or not planks, beams. Finch. 6. We need billets. And then we need more wood. Oh, nope, there's 4 in here. Okay. Well, that's enough billets. Build ourselves a burning spot. We haven't taken everything out of the corpse yet either. Okay. If I get these bloody nails and he's not there, I'm gonna be fairly upset. Actually, let's go to the dead horse first. Well, that's way too much. Okay. Oops. Not this night. Next night? Thought though I see him leaving. Maybe he's there during the day? Let's see here. This. Fat. Skull. I guess go ahead and put the brain and intestines in here. Alright, I need to go up to where I'm growing the grapes. drop in here. Put the bloody nails back in here. Drop the build in here. Grab the grapes. Okay. I'll put all the grape seeds in here. Let's see here. That and then grapes. Okay. Not quite there yet. Well, I need to do some fishing with those maggots. I think there's crafting things that can be done with the maggots too, the alchemy stuff. Okay. What do I need for a wine press? Or vine press? 12 inch, 4 parts and 10 stone. Whoops. Advanced parts. Finch. Alright, I need more parts and more stone. Well, this will give me 7 stone. I don't think that's enough. While I'm thinking about it. Ah, no, was it Sweet Home? Oh, now I gotta wait for it to recharge. Yeah, 10. Instead of going and, you know what? I bet he's there now. Do this first. That way the only thing I have to give him is a bucket of blood. I've already given him a bucket of blood. Good, these nails can break the seal. As soon as everything's ready, all of you will behold his power. Ha ha ha. I've been waiting for this moment for so long, and now everything is ready. You will be the first to witness his summoning. Actually, I have a lot of stuff to do. I better go. Stay or you shall be punished. Okay, fine. Acro choco aparo. Summon the chicken. Trophy earned. Is this what's supposed to happen? No, something went wrong. It seems like a lot of things are going wrong. Silence. I need to add a note to my endless notebook. Kill the scroll vendor. The miserable bastard, he told me that he made an exact copy of the page I needed from the book. Seems like I need to get the original book. Do you know anybody from the university? I know one guy, he's an astrologer. I think he used to work there. What a happy coincidence. It seems you're my good luck charm. I should cut off your hands and start carrying it around. Okay. I'm kidding. Get astrologer to bring you the Necronomicon from the university library. And I'll owe you one. The Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. About the necklace, I'm still learning about the necklace. You have a very good reputation in your business. I wonder what could have gone wrong with Miss Charm's necklace. It's complicated. I'm the best there is at my job. I can find anything. Of course, that's a bit of a shady talent, so all these arrogant townspeople treat me like garbage. But still, they bring me their coins when they got some trouble for me to sort out. Now that necklace has my reputation on the line. You told me you know where the necklace is, so what's the holdup? It's not in the town. It was purchased under orders from the old Lord Commander of the Mountain Fort. The necklace has some kind of sentimental meaning for him. It's all I've been able to get so far. Tell me about the Lord Commander. Once upon a time, he was a great warrior. He's the king's uncle, but of course, it's easy to be great when you're born in a palace, and you have a father who loves you. If I were in his place, I'd definitely be king. But he just became protector of the North Pass, and now there isn't even anything to protect. Haha. What about the mountain fort? The fort is north of the village. It's huge, but nowadays it's falling apart. The pass collapsed when I was a child. It was the day after the Great Blast. It was the worst. But he just became protector of the North Pass, and now there isn't even anything to protect. Ha ha ha. I could try and help. Maybe I could help you get it back. I don't know how, though, but we could brainstorm. Brainstorm. Is that some kind of spell? That could be quite useful. No, we can just think about the problem together and... actually, you might be help. You could try and get the necklace with the help of the Lord's servant, the hunchback Kulaku. Why can't ask him yourself? We had some kind of misunderstanding a while back. I sold him some ointment that might cure his hump, and somehow he missed the word might, so now it's up to you. To be honest, I'm betting you'll fail. Either way, it's a win-win for me. Now, about those restoration tools, I need to ask a favor in return. Sure, here's those restoration tools you were asking about. Wait, you already had them? Yep, had them when you asked me the first time. No offense, just business. You know, while I'm at it, give me the royal stamp. Thank you. Let's leave. Okay, we're going to jump over to Dead Horse now. And I have a stamp. Good. Then this meat just needs a little preparation on your kitchen table. Wrap it in paper, put a stamp on it, and I'll gladly buy it. Okay, trade. 2 burial certificates. And now we jump back to the sweet home. Over here, let's install our stamp. And rest. I'm so refreshed. Alright, let's find some stone. We don't need to go grab one of those big slabs. We just need 3 pieces. Alright, let's go down and make this press. Okay. Buckets of grape juice. Or pail of grape juice, I guess. We need a wine making barrel. Well, I got the nails. I should be able to take the sand and the nail and here at my cooking station and some water and clean off the blood to give me another usable nail. I need more finch. I guess I need more parts. Okay, I don't want to make that long trek, so I'm just going to cut this one down. We need 12 finch, so we need 2 of them. Think. Yep, we're just 1 short. I don't think that can fit in there, no. That way, no. this has a 50% chance of making a Silver Star wine. More than likely, I'm going to end up with a Copper Star wine. But we're going to give it a try. I have a 50% chance of making Silver Star wine. And yes, that's probably an XCOM chance. Let's see if there's somebody who wants to confess. Oh. Oh, and that barrel doesn't make one wine, it makes about 10 wines. I'm so refreshed. How close are you to being done? About halfway. Well, I don't need to talk to the Inquisitor. I could probably go back down to the dungeon. Definitely need to go talk to Farmer, I guess. Not what I meant to do. Excuse me. Alright, put that in there. I got the stamp, but I do not want to make meat to sell to Heradric because I'm going to need that meat soon. Although I could go fishing for frogs. Well, I want to equip this to that slot. That gives me 2 benefits. That means I'm not going to accidentally eat the cake. And I'll remember that I've got that jelly that I can also eat. Clotho wants a Silver Star pumpkin. If I remember right. And she'll teach me to make pumpkin soup. And then I can jump back to the house and go see Farmer before he goes in for the night. I don't think I have enough silver to buy anything from cloth though, except maybe some frogs. I brought you a pumpkin. Great! Soup is the perfect dish. You just wait until all your teeth fall out, then you'll know. Cabbage soup, pumpkin soup, vegetable soup. Okay. Trade. Yeah, I got 4 silver. She wants 5 silver for these things. And for this, apple tree seedling and a berry seedling. She does only want 5 copper per frog. What is this? Alcohol. Well, right now I think I'm just gonna leave it at this. Sweet home. I need to get at least 1 lentil seed and 1 silver star lentil seed and 1 silver star onion seed. From Farmer. I wonder if I brought bushels of carrots, would he buy them? I mean, is that more than half my stuff? No. Maybe actually a little bit. What if I just did 5? Okay, we're doing this. The miller. Greetings, the mill is broken, sorry. If you need something milled, you better go to the town. That's too bad, but I have nothing to mill. I live at the graveyard. Keeper, nice to meet you. I have some old reserves you may find useful. Okay. I guess you need a prosperity. Yeah, I got those new prayers, but I didn't actually make one. I don't know about the donation prayer, but the dual prayer or mixed prayer or whatever you want to call it. Requires a book and an extra 10 church points to be successful. Let's see here. Yes, I need sticks. So I can plant the rest of these lentils. Okay, I'm going to do something here. I only rarely ever do. That is, make another one of those compost piles. And has anybody noticed that this kind of looks like one of those compost piles and somebody took a big rock and stuck in the middle of it? We are still waiting on, whoops. On this, aren't we? Wait. I didn't do anything with the stick. I got one stick left that needs to go back in the chest here. Okay. I need to do hard physical labor. I guess I could cut down a tree. Nope. That was apparently green point material, not red point. Oh, forget it. It's annoying that you can't chain these things or some way get them all going at the same time, unless you're, just like lining them up and pushing them. Okay, well, I was about to jump over the lighthouse, but I didn't take the stuff with me. Restoration tool. Lighthouse. I have the restoration tools. I hope these are the right tools. Not the best I've ever worked with, but I think they'll do. I got a story. Seems that I have everything I need to get these papers apart. Just a moment, young man. A bit of acid. The young are always in a hurry. But where are you going? There's nothing up ahead. Gently pull the papers apart. Almost. I've still got it. Let's read what it says. Here we have 3 parts of the barrel. A necklace with a sapphire, a golden angle, and an endless notebook. Snake has an endless notebook. I believe I know where to get a necklace and a golden angle. When I was... Wait a second. There's something else on this page. With my friend near the lighthouse, I should tell him Esmeralda is pregnant. His child. I think I'm going to have a stroke right now. I have a child. I may have a child. Amazing. Just unbelievable. Oh, what about the necklace and... You are talking about a necklace and a golden angle. Yes. It's all connected. How strange. I might have a child, of course, but by now he or she must be around 25, but still. We were talking about a necklace and a golden angle. Young man, you must help me. You must, yes, I know exactly where you can find a golden angle. I'll tell you everything. Just help me find out what happened to Esmeralda and our child. Fine, I'll help. How did you people manage before me? Let's think. Where to start? Esmeralda arrived here with a gypsy caravan through the North Passage. They can't leave because the passage collapsed. I hear that they still have a small camp near the mountain port north of the village. You should go there and talk with her brother. He should be the gypsy baron now after his father's death. Okay. Can you help me with the Necronomicon? If I'm right, you used to work at the university. Yes. That were the good old days. I think my life might have even had meaning. But now nothing moves me anymore. I know enough to know I never know enough. And besides all that, the Inquisition's rules become untenable. So in the end, I quit. Maybe you still have some connections there. I need one book, the Necronomicon. Oh, young man, I took that book with me. Nobody looks after that magic garbage. So I decided to give it to my friend. He can't read, but he likes the pictures. Where's your friend now? Right here. He works as a lighthouse keeper. Okay. About the run-in with the vampire. You know, Heretic's wife mentioned that you once had an encounter with some vampires. Vampires? That was a long time ago, even before the Great Blast. Yes, it was in the glade to the right of the waterfall. My friend Keeper was with me. We were having a picnic, as I recall, and then 4 guys with fangs suddenly showed up and assaulted the Keeper. But some strange magic protected him, and they all turned into vampire jaws. Amazing. Do you know what else? Know anything else about vampires? Well, for instance, I've read that vampire alchemists have discovered 4 groups of blood. More interesting, vampires only drink group O. The other groups give them cavities in their fangs, ulcers, green eruptions on the skin, decades-long paralysis, and other nuisances. Well, my childhood dream has come true. I am a detective, just like Sherlock Holmes. So let's apply the deductive method or inductive, doesn't matter. Heretic didn't recognize the guy. Neither did Rose. And what's more, Farmer's son called out to him, but the individual didn't hear him. So he isn't a regular villager, and he has hearing problems. I've got it. I need to talk to Master Ulrich and the Marquis. Ow. Okay, about the book. Hi, do you still have the book the astrologer gave you? Yes, it's a big fat book. The pictures are ugly. I'm using it as a leg for my wardrobe. Can you give it to me? I've already made a new leg, so why not? But it's a big fat book, and judging from the pictures, it must be very interesting. But I'll trade it for a bunch of maggots. Okay, bring him 5 maggots and he'll trade for the Necronomicon. Oh. Let's grab some apples before we leave. And jump back to the sweet home. I'll drop some apples in here. We've only got 4 of those baked apples left, so let's make some more. I still need red points. So, in case anybody didn't catch that, we need to go talk to him and the Marquis. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to eat people, the people in the survivor camp. Maybe maybe he doesn't want to do that. He's afraid he'll get recognized if he does that. Do I have the technology to capture bees? I do. Marquise. Not now. And he went into his home. What can I do with four happiness? I can create 10 and then get a new refugee. Okay, well, there's nothing to do here during the night. Let's drop this. Oh, I got 20. Okay, it doesn't make 10, it makes 20. 20 copper star wine. Let's put this beeswax here. Story there. And then I need to put the honey. In this chest. Now I need to sleep because I need health. I'm so refreshed. Oh, you know what? Let's look at pumpkin soup, or at soups, and see. Fish soup. We got cabbage soup, pumpkin soup, vegetable soup. Obviously, depending on the quality of some of your items, it's going to give you different amounts of energy. Pumpkin soup appears to be best. They all give you deep sleep, which means that your energy regeneration during sleep is increased. Is that on the next sleep, or is there a certain amount of time that within which you get that buff? Okay, we need to. Time did not stop while we were doing that, so we need to get to the church and do our service. Actually, let's not do faith. Let's do prosperity. Because there's a few. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about putting up candles. It's actually not going to help. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Now let's pray for this blessing. Your donations are welcome. Okay. 8 visitors. Faith received 3. Donations collected 2 silver, 8 copper. Results success. Success chance 100%. Faith bonus 2. Money bonus 1 silver, 52 copper. Okay. I think specifically this time I was thinking of the miller. He'll sell me his flour reserves, but what I really want from the miller is hops for making beer. I got so tired without any work to do. Okay, tomorrow his second tier will be open. Okay, craft. Guess I need to return the prayer and the faith to the church basement. No, here. I can research. Well, I can research this. No, I want to do that with circumspect then.
Cheap viewers on streamview.com, remove the space, add NQ1 and Lewis.
Okay, well, let's... I don't need any energy, but that's going to save us so that we can end the stream here. Thank you for joining me for Nathan Plays Badly, Nathan Streams Badly, Graveyard Keeper. I stream on Tuesdays from 6:30 to 8:30, and I stream on Friday nights from 9:30 to whenever. I recently had more car trouble, and until that gets sorted out, there won't be any posting of the vlogs or or Stardew Valley. I'm hoping to get that settled within a couple of weeks. And until then, it's probably going to be Graveyard Keeper both nights, or I might go back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on one night. Thank you for joining me, and goodbye.
Hey, it's Nathanplaysbadly here. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you didn't like this video and you want to leave a constructive comment about what you think might make this video better, I'd also appreciate that. Also, you might see my picture down here. Click on that and subscribe. That would be great too. Thank you and goodbye.